Well, hey there, everyone. This one, as you may notice, is not a video essay. And there's kind of a good reason for that. With the fact that this is my YouTube channel and its primary focus is storytelling and kind of the universality of it, I wanted to try new things and kind of discover some different possibilities that storytelling could take. So, in this video for the Borealis Company, we're going to turn New Year's Day by U2 into a painting. More specifically, I don't know about you guys, and I don't know if I would go so far as to call it synesthesia, but whenever I listen to music, I have certain images in my head kind of play out, whether that's colors or splotches or even just clear, vivid imagery. Something comes to mind when I listen to music, and so I thought it'd be kind of cool if I could translate that narrative in one form and turn it into a narrative in another form. So in this case, what would a song look like as an abstract painting? And that's kind of what you're looking at right now. So everything that you're seeing me paint is me basically translating what's in my head. And this narration is kind of like a little bit of a guide on what's going on. So all the colors that you see here are what I saw or what I always see in my head when I watch or listen to New Year's Day, which is kind of interesting. I'm sure for a lot of people, it's very different. And I'm sure there's going to be some people who say that I'm wrong, but here's the thing, you can't really be wrong when it's in your head. The only time it can really be wrong is if, you're not getting the colors right or what have you. So that's kind of the case with this. And this is me just kind of breaking down and turning this idea into another medium. Keep in mind too, there's going to be a no commentary version of this video. So if you don't want to hear my, is it Blacktail Studio? Is that the woodworker? If you don't want to hear my Blacktail Studio style commentary, there's that too. So keep that in mind. And yeah, this is going to be 20 minutes of me just doing an abstract essentially. So enjoy it. Now, before you guys say anything, no, I'm not a classically trained artist or a painter in any capacity. This is just me trying to take a swing at trying to do this thing and trying to get it off the ground. I am by no means gifted in this format, but I wanted to give it a try. And I think now that I've been on YouTube for a couple of months, hopefully that didn't screw up the mic, but now that I've been on YouTube for a couple of months, it's really become apparent to me that no matter what, there's going to be people who do enjoy the work that I do, and I appreciate that. And then there are some people who not only will not give a shit, but will try to shut it down. And that's kind of the way of the world. I always think of Bo Burnham, his song, Welcome to the Internet. This is just kind of what I signed up for. And, no matter what, there are people who are going to find your stuff interesting, and there are people who are going to find your stuff bullshit. And who knows, I may even get a comment in this video from a declared artist saying that I'm using the techniques wrong or the colors too bland or something. There's always something that somebody could bitch about, but that was the thought in my head during a lot of this process. And in fact, I think there's a few scenes where you can hear me kind of hit the canvas a little harder than I had intended to. just because I was frankly frustrated and nervous about what people were going to say about this thing and how they were going to respond. And, I don't think I'm amazing at what I do, but I kind of like that. I like being bad at something that I'm interested in getting good at, because that just means I now have the opportunity to become better. So that's something I'm really, really excited about. Now, in this painting, I'm going to explain it a little bit, but I saw a lot of abstract splotches and just colors moving in different and various directions. I know this kind of looks like an ocean and a boat, maybe. And if you see that, then awesome. I'm sure depending on my mood, that's probably the right answer. But what I really saw was this cool bluish, greenish, tealish background that was constantly changing. And I saw a couple dancing on it. You're going to see a little bit later on in the painting time lapse. There's a few fireworks that go off that I saw, but more specifically, I also saw during the chorus like this guy leaned over a railway, probably on a boat, which I think is where a lot of this like mariner imagery comes from. But it's just somebody on a boat with this feeling of wanting to go home, and that really fuels, I think, a lot of this painting. So you're going to see a lot of that. I didn't really dive too much into the excuse me, the narrative structure of New Year's Day itself, because I just wanted whatever naturally came up to just naturally come up in the painting. So what you see is what you get here, and that wasn't always perfect in a lot of these cases. I tried going for more of a gradient approach with that green background, and obviously it wasn't as gradient. And I wanted to kind of give the illusion that it was curved, almost like you were looking at a tarp. And I think that's where I went wrong, and where I kind of beat myself up a little bit of like, well, it's not exactly how I imagined it in my head. But I just also started thinking to myself, well, if it's not what I thought in my head, then this is probably just how this idea manifests itself. And I really learned to love the painting in that way. Being able to take it from a song to an idea to a painting instead of a song to a painting, I think made the experience a lot more valuable. And it really makes me excited to kind of build and grow this skill. And who knows, this may be the first start of this story, learning to get good at this kind of painting. So I'm going to leave it there. That's my rambling for this video. Again, I really hope you guys watch till the very end, and let me know what you guys think about this painting. Again, you got to keep in mind too, I'm a novice. I don't plan on selling this. I don't plan on doing anything else with this painting. I just wanted to make it and have that experience. So hopefully you guys agree with me. Hopefully you guys understand where I'm coming from. And yeah, enjoy the rest of the video. that do anything for you? Super professional stuff we've got going on here. Yeah. That's believable. Well, it ain't Reinhardt, but I am very happy that I saw this through. So thanks everybody for sticking through and being a trooper through this video. I really want to make more of these. I really want to build this skill up and get better at it. And who knows, maybe even revisit this in another video. So consider liking, commenting, subscribing, all that jazz. And I can't wait to see you in the next video, which we will reveal right now.